What's up, YouTube? This is Lord Zath bringing you another episode of Zath's Replay Theater. In this episode, we have Eritz in the Kurfurst. And he's a tier 10 battleship. This is obviously a top tier battle because, tier 10. And, tier 8 aircraft carriers. Something that I saw in an earlier replay. Boy, I hate playing my tier 8 aircraft carrier and being in a tier 10 game. But anyway, pausing the battle, let's talk a little bit about the ship, and then we'll go into all that other good stuff. So, the Kurfurst sometimes is called the floating island. You want to know why? That's why. Look how massive she is. She's bigger than the Yamato. That's right, folks. Bigger than the Yamato. Actually kind of pretty too, huh? Look at that, huh? Yeah. Sorry, I need to take screenshots because, the game's too doggone beautiful. Okay. Let's talk about a few things. For one, we see Eritz is using, I believe that's the Type 5 camouflage, which decreases vision and also increases the dispersion of shells coming in on him. He's loaded AP rounds. Good job. And we see here, let's take a look on the bottom. This is to me, this is a problem. Standard damage control party. No. At tier 10, premium. You're gonna lose credits, man. It's gonna happen. So either buy permanent tier 10 camouflage and run premium consumables, or run premium consumables anyways and only play tier 10s if you absolutely want to. Personally, I did the second choice. And so I didn't play a lot of tier 10s until recently after completing the lines and, amassing tons of sums of credits and all that good stuff. So, premium damage control party, very important. Gives you the ability to repair yourself from flooding and from fires, which are going to be the two biggest threats to you. That's important. You are running premium repair party. That's good. You are running Scout, and I think that's the standard Scout fighter, although I can't tell with the icon. A Scout, yeah, that's the Scout plane. That's good. Scout plane helps you a lot more than fighter, although that's going to make you a little weak to those the carrier there that's going to strike you. And looks to me like standard hydroacoustic search, and I would probably run the premium version of that too, because the ability to spam hydro and see torpedoes, this ship is notorious for just crashing into things because you simply can't stop. So you need that extra reaction time. Personally, that's how I play the ship. Now, I can't tell which gun you're using. If you're using the upgraded, I think what they're 420s, or the standard 406s. Comes down to personal preference. The 420s do massive damage to other battleships, and they oftentimes could overpen cruisers. But they can still really hurt cruisers too. The 406s will get you a little bit better reload, but won't be able to penetrate as much. Now, one other thing about your setup, you are running no signal flags other than military month contributor. Okay, I have a problem with this, alright? You're a tier 10, you have the best chance of earning XP and credits, so you should be maximizing that. Now, Kurfurst, I would be buffing the secondaries. There's a flag that buffs secondaries. There's a flag that buffs your speed. Might be something to consider. Makes you a little bit more maneuverable, helps you when dodging torpedoes. There's a flag that buffs your hit points that you gain. Very important. There's a flag that reduces the amount of time that you're on fire. Very important. And there's a flag that reduces service cost. My guess is you're not running all premium consumables because you want to minimize the amount of credits you waste. That one flag will save you at least 22,500 credits, which means you could run that flag and then run premium damage control party. Personally, that's what I would do. Okay, just putting that out there. Enough about the ship, enough about the setup. Let's get to the battle, right? So, here's the thing. Kurfurst, Very strong secondaries. Look at those secondaries. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at that. Look at that. 150 millimeters of hate coming from that turret just alone, and then above that you've got 128 millimeters of hate. The 128s are very good anti-air guns, by the way. So on the Kurfurst, that's really, really nice. She's got very good long-range anti-air. Very strong battleship, good armor, very susceptible to torpedoes and fires and being burned down. So hopefully you are running fire prevention as a captain build. We can't tell what captain build you've got. 12 guns and 4 triple turrets. Guns are very, very handy, as hopefully we will see later on. Let's start the game and see what happens. Okay, so communication. Where are we going? Immediately we hear Eritz going into chat saying, I will support AB. I love this. So you're telling the team, I'm going to do stuff. And I think that's really awesome. Now, he's turning his guns to the left, which means he's probably going to turn to the right, and he is. So that means he's going to put himself, if I'm going to guess, he's going to go right up here. Because going up here means you can fire this way, and if you need to pull forward into the island to cover yourself, to prevent yourself from being shot at, you can do that. However, he's completely open to attacks from here, torpedoes from here, as well as guns from up here, HE. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Oh, wait, he is running a few signal flags. I didn't see the rear mast. Derp. He's running 1 signal flag. I think that's the secondary flag. That's the one that buffs the secondary range and dispersion and reload, which is good. I mean, that's a good flag to run. Okay, Yamato. Yamato is a problem, can overmatch your armor, blah 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 blah, but it has good guns. You're turning broadside to him? Really? Oh, you got lucky there, traded some HP, cool. And you're going in a kiting position. Okay, so what he's doing now is he's turning more southwards away, but he's still enabling himself to use his guns. Alright, and now you're popping catapult scout, looking at that rune, and of course the rune disappears right when you're about ready to fire. I don't know how many times that happens to me, it's so frustrating. B is being capped and you were heading straight to it, my friend. That means that a gearing or Ognivoy is right there. It is the Ognivoy because the gearing just got spotted. Okay, well, Ognivoy's got 10-kilometer torps and can definitely hurt you. So let's see what happens. Pause. Take a look at the minimap. Look at the way this game's going. We've got everybody lemming training to A, including the Yamato. The Atago, poor guy, is the only one left, and he's about to get bombed back to port by the Lexington. Eritz is the only person in position to really contest B, and he's going to get punished for it hard. That's my prediction. This group here needs to push through A hard. A is tough on this map because you can get trapped easily. Personally, I always prefer going BC because there's more islands, there's more cover inside C cap to get in and get out, and a lot of times you can get the enemy team to get stuck here. So, anyway, that's my prediction. Let's see what happens. Reduce the minimap back again. I do like how Eritz is not lemming training with everybody else, though. He is putting himself in position to help. Bad shot. I don't think that's a good shot. Rune is turning away and continuing his turn. I don't know that your shells are going to hit. Now that I said that once, did you get a devastating strike? Nope. Shells didn't hit, as I thought. He was turning away from you. You should have fired, you know, horizontally closer to him and vertically farther away. Mogami spotted. Switch to Mogami. Switch to Mogami. Come on. 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 Mogami. Where is he? Down. Aim down. Yeah, it happens to me too when I zoom in with my fighter. Up. Aim higher. You are too low, sir. Come on, Eritz. Get back into this. Oh, you lost a great opportunity to hit that Mogami. The reason I said aim higher is because a lot of times when ships see that there's oh, what happened to the Ognivoy? Control click, probably have manual secondaries. There they go. There they go. Okay. Air Reach is doing what other battleship players usually don't do, which is shooting at the destroyers. Good job. He's gone. And first blood is yours, sir. What are you doing? First blood is for getting first kill, gives you a Zulu flag for 20% credit gain, which could actually help you offset the cost of premium consumables, my friend. You just popped your damage control. Why did you pop your damage control? No, you're not detected, so you got lucky there. I wouldn't have popped my damage control so early. And now you're using Repair Party, too. I wouldn't have used Repair Party. You want to conserve your hit points as much as possible? Yes. But at the same time, I don't know. If you're gonna use a Repair Party, you might as well let that fire burn. And then use Repair Party. Or, use your Damage Control Party, and then not use your Repair Party. That's just me. We see some communication in here. Decent hits. Asking for spotting. Alright. And, cool. But yeah, so here's the thing, right? If that Ognivoy had torpedoed you, and you got flooded after using that regular damage control party, you were going to lose an awful lot of hit points. Alright, the enemy team. I don't know what they're doing. There's an Iowa that's broadside to you, man. Why aren't you looking at him? Or the New Orleans. That's a better target. There you go. You just realized it. Now you're scoping in. Alright, let's watch this carefully here. We've got a storm warning coming in 1 minute and 40 seconds. That's a potential problem. Alright, replay bug. The turrets have already relined, so don't worry about that. He did fire with all turrets. No, he didn't. He only fired with the rears. Not a replay bug. Never mind. That was the Yamato shells I got confused with. Alright, I would aim a little bit more to the left, personally. The way he's turning, he's probably going to turn left. Alright, I would suggest you spend a little bit more time watching your shells. Because you're firing and then you're looking away, you have no idea where your shells are going. That was a good hit. It would have been nice to know exactly where they hit, if you were on target or not. Now you're not shooting the... Why aren't you shooting the New Orleans? Get him off the board. New Orleans has radar. Could counter the gearing. Oh, good. Okay. The Gumo is sailing off to die. Torpedoes coming through A-cap. I see you're slowing down. You've used your standard hydroacoustic consumable. I wouldn't have used it there, to be honest. You know you're not going to spot those torpedoes first. The New Orleans will. So I think your use of hydro is a bad timing there. Okay, Mogami's turning in, so you should have noticed that, and your shots are going to way miss. And you got one overgun. At least you watched your shells this time. That's good. Gearing spotted. Gearing priority target. Yes, good. Good. Take a shot. Who cares if it misses? Probably turn... he's probably going to turn away, so I would always aim a little higher than that. With the idea that he might turn away. Plus, your shells get over the island better. Alright. Turning in. Oh, look, the Ibuki died. Oh, no. That was like a... You could tell that was going to happen, right? Alright, I would be looking at the rune right now. Never mind, rune disappeared. Now, are you going to take the shot or are you going to wait? You took the shot. I would have waited. Because you know what's going to happen, right? He's going to appear like in 3-4 seconds. Alright, here comes some torpedo bombers and dive bombers. When I play and I'm against an enemy carrier, I will always control-click the minimap when I see those bombers. I want my carrier to know that they're there. More importantly, I want my teammates to know that they're there. So I want my friendly battleships to not sit broadside like that North Carolina is currently doing. Mogami is spotted again, but for whatever reason you turned your attention away. And now you're going to turn around? No? You are broadside to the Iowa. Your secondaries are going in. Nice kill by the rune on that Minotaur. You're getting some secondary hits. Cool. I don't know what you're looking to do against that Iowa, but you're going to need to take that shot soon. And I think he's backing up, so I think that shot's going to miss. I would be moving my turrets to the left at this point and turning to the right. Putting myself in preparation. Oh, you got one pen. I don't know why you went left. If you look at most of the enemy, they are on the other side. So I'd be turning left at this point and trying to get a shot on the Mogami gearing from the other side of the southern point of A, somewhere around there. It's just my take on this, but I think that would have been better for you. Or just going in. But see, now this is where if you would have held on to your hydroacoustic search, or if you ran premium hydroacoustic search, you really could have you could have just charged in there, man. Instead, you're forced to sit out there. Now you could pop your catapult scout. Yeah, what are you doing? Why are you shooting? Okay, so you shot. Now you're down to 22 seconds. I think you're using the 406s. That's my preferred gun to use. And you are definitely using main battery mod 3 to get faster reload, which is good. 22 seconds per reload is nice. Now you're deciding to turn. See, this is... You're not putting yourself in a position to really do much. And neither is the rest of your team. I mean, North Carolina, Kutuzov, Iowa, I have no idea what their plan is. But obviously C needs help. And the Otago, of course, is very upset because he is by himself. And he's saying, WTF, why aren't you helping? See, Kurfurst has nice anti-air. Especially when you've got friendly fighters that are helping you out. See? Now, had you been more aggressive there, you could have been in position to nail that Mogami. And you've got your caps messed up. You're talking about A. See? Yeah, he's escaping. You let him escape. Alright, so this is what often happens in a storm, or cyclone, whatever. You get everybody that just charges into the middle of the map. I don't know why, but they like to do that. Now, let's talk about positioning here. The Yamato here, really good positioning. He's got his flanks covered that way. You guys are over here, so he can only fire that way and be shot at from this way. Very smart positioning. However, he's starting to turn away from that. Oh, good. So, see? This Yamato is going to partially broadside that Yamato. Now, I would not have used Hydro yet. The gearing hasn't spotted you. So the gearing, if he's going to fire torpedoes, it's going to be a guess, which means they're probably widespread. So I think using that Hydro now is a waste. I think you should have waited until you got closer. And yeah, you guys are winning, but you've got 4 ships that are out of position. There's the gearing. Alright, now is when I would have used my hydroacoustic, right? Because now I know that gearing is probably reacting to me and probably going to hit me. Control click gearing if you haven't already done so, if you're using manual secondaries. And will you get the secondary kill? You turned a little late there. Mogami secondaries a Yamato. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Alright, kill this Mogami. Good. Not as much as you'd hope. This might be a good opportunity to get a screenshot once we... I'm gonna go down here. So now Eritz is basically engaging 3 ships, right? On his own. Yeah. You've got a Yamato that's very low health. I would probably look to hit that guy. So I'm gonna do a screenshot, kind of like this, I think. Let's let this continue on for a bit. And oh, sorry, replay bug. All right, this is kind of fun. Right about there. It's a Christmas miracle. And we're following as you take torpedo after torpedo after torpedo. Oh, I like this. I like this. Look at this. This is good shooting right here. Maybe? Maybe. 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 Let's go up a little bit more and see what you're shooting at. And... over to the Mogami, zoom in on the Mogami, kind of go down a little bit. What? Did you shoot somebody else? Who did you shoot? No, you shot the Mogami. Nope. Oh, you shot the Gearing. Okay. Let's get back into the action here and see what you're doing. Nice! We've got two of them, alright. And now, you've got torpedoes coming your way. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about this? You had a broadside shot, you took it on the Gearing. I understand why you might have done that. But he already dropped his torps. It's gonna hurt you quite a bit. Oh boy, if only you had that premium repair party, or damage control party, I mean. Why are you shooting the mod? Okay. You're gonna get a Kraken here. You're gonna get a Kraken. Sorry I keep doing this, but I think this is kind of fun. I mean, look at the mayhem and the chaos. We even have bombers that are coming up on top here. Let's print screen that. Right? There. And a little bit higher. Whoop. And there's the Kraken. And another double strike. Wow. Well, this game is gonna end pretty quick here. Wow. Alright then. Well, I guess in a sense you came in and you did it when you needed to the most, man. That being said, wow. Like, interesting. Alright, so we're gonna have to wrap this up because all of a sudden, you know, game over. So, look, here's the thing. Your positioning was not the greatest at the beginning of this battle. As midway through, I think you made a few key mistakes here. And what you started off with is probably not smart either. You're going to burn and flood out now. Maybe. Ooh, you might actually live. Either way, man, I would definitely be running premium consumables, especially damage control party. And probably premium hydro. I would work on when you use hydroacoustic search. Try not to use it as quickly as you're using it. I think that's kind of important. And I would also recommend try to keep an eye on the mini-map a little bit more and just get an idea of what's going on and be prepared to do something about it. If you're that's beautiful. If you're in a position, right, where you can help your team out, you need to do that. Battleships project power, and you need to project your power. You don't want to be in a position where you're not really helping the team. That's kind of important, and that was kind of something you got stuck in at the beginning there. So keep that in mind too. See what you can do to help the team out, and be prepared to jump in at a key moment. You got lucky, and I'm going to say you got lucky because their team all charged in a B for some stupid reason and got themselves whacked, right? But in the process, of killing some of your teammates, they got themselves weakened to the point where you're able to come in and get some kills. I mean, look at this. You've got a Kraken, 2 double strikes, close quarters expert, first blood, and you've only done 72,000 damage. So you were in the right place at the right time to get a bunch of kills, which is important. It does decide the battle. But I think had the enemy team not derped in as strongly, this would have been a very different experience. So with that, Reach, my friend, thank you for sending me a replay. Feel free to comment and let me know what you think. Everybody, by all means, comment. And if you like the video, like, subscribe, all that usual junk. And send me replays. Send me your replays. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think. Let me look at those replays and let me give you some feedback. I think that's really important. We're learning a lot here of what you should do, what you shouldn't do in a battleship. And I think the cool thing is that this is helping the community. And I can't do this without your replays. Nobody wants to watch my replays. They're boring. So, that being said, have a great rest of your day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Let's watch either Air Reach die or the game end. Let's see which happens. And the game's going to end. Alright. Peace out, guys.